In 1943, the Allies were losing the war. General Douglas A. MacArthur ordered the creation of Joke Force, a small group of stand-up comedians who would parachute behind enemy lines to kill the advancing army with jokes. Their missions were known as bombing runs. Some comedians killed, while others died on the battlefield stage. The Joke Force was disbanded right after the Laughingstock Peace Treaty was signed. Today, their mission lives on as the game show Bombing Run, hosted by General A.A. Ron.
Bob Free! Where's my coffee and donuts? Oh, that's the bombing run signal. I have to go.
Dave, it's really bad out here, and that's the bombing run signal. I have to go. That's the bombing run signal. I have to go.
Bombing run.
And you know what? Tonight we are short a contestant. So there's already a third place. There's already a third place person tonight. So that happens. That happens. You know, it's Friday night. People have things go wrong. And if you just see me go blurry, you're drunk. Just know that. My camera's fine. You're just drunk. Anyway, we have two contestants here tonight. It's going to be a great show. I did get a judge, a very special judge. I got the ghost of Judge Wapner to show up tonight. So let's give a big round of applause to Judge Wapner, the ghost of Judge Wapner. And that's why I'm going blurry. He apparently is a spirit and he's just floating around the room. Could you just stand one spot? Thanks. Anyway, he's good at listening to comedy. He's been around for a long time, and he's hearing a lot of bad comics down where he's at. So he said, sure, I want to hear some great comics tonight. So that, you know what, just the place, Bombing Run. And the game is simple. You get to do 5 minutes. And the judge will decide between the two comics we have tonight, who's a Joker Ace and who's second place. Because third place is already taken. That's me. I take third place right now. Winners and everybody gets swag. I do have swag. I am a little slower than the U.S. Postal Service, but that I send out pins, I send out stickers or coasters. I will send you something out. Just know that I am slower than the snail delivering the mail at this point. So, without further ado, I get to pick who goes first, and it's only two of you, so it's really hard for me to do here. Let's see. Coming up to the stage is KellyZemnickis. Woo, 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 woo. Oh, I gotta do it. I gotta get. Oh, here is it. Yes, I got a spotlight. There we go. Yay!
Hey.
Oh, I gotta get rid of me.
Hello, friends. Man, who would have thought COVID? It's lasted longer than Quibi. Who thought that was? God damn it. No one expected that. Oh, Quibi. Poor old Quibi. I'm Kelly. I'm up here in Canada. I'm your friend in Canada. Yeah. You've all heard of us, I'm sure. I'm sure you have. Of course, yeah. We're the land where things are much the same. Same here. We are no better off. I promise you. We are equally as fucked as you guys are in the States. We're just way more passive about it up here. You know, we're really kind of passive. And I do hate to burst that bubble. I really, really do. But Canadians truly are just as dumb as everyone else. You know, we just spell dumb with an extra U. Yeah. Little grammar joke there for you.
Oh.
Little grammar. I am a recovering brunch hostess, so thank you very much. Yeah, that has been one wonderful joy about COVID is I have not had to host at a brunch restaurant in almost a year now. So fucking A, I am loving it. Any of you guys, have you ever worked at a restaurant before? No?
No.
It's fucking hard job. It is really, really tough, man. Especially when you're hosting, you're that first line of hanger. You know, people get at you. They ask you really stupid questions as a host, really, really dumb. You always get something like, you know, there's maybe like a group of 5 or so, and one of them will wander up and give you the, okay, yo, so there's like 5 of us in our party. If we add 3 more people to our group, are we gonna have to wait longer? No, no, genius. You, sir, have uncovered that magical brunch hack where if your party size increases, your wait time decreases. So, old people are also great at a restaurant, you know. They'll come up to you and remind you that they are old. I love doing that. Yeah. Miss, I see a line, but I am old. Well, sir, I'm single, so life isn't perfect. Okay. Take the cards you're dealt, buddy. And of course, parents are also amazing at a restaurant. They'll come up with the kid in the stroller and be all cute. You know, they'll do something like, hey, there's just 2 of us. The kid doesn't count. The kid doesn't count. Okay, is it not yours? Is that, you know? I once had a couple ask if I would watch their baby while they had brunch, which is pretty fucked up, you know. But stranger still, they went to another restaurant.
Oh.
But Johan is doing great. He starts kindergarten in September, so you know, we're doing good. Proud of the little guy. Yeah. As we all know, 2020, super fucked up year. I kind of felt last year, every month felt like its own year, you know? Like we didn't have the month of November, we had the year of November, like that kind of stuff, you know? It was crazy. Like I started off last year, I was 41, and I ended the year 53. Crazy. But I'll just get out on this. I've been doing this quarantine thing solo. I don't have any kids. I'm okay with that. I'm an aunt, and I fucking love being an aunt. You know, I love though at the end of a visit where I can pick up my nephew and just like hand him back to his dad. Love doing that. You know, give him a squish. But my oldest nephew though hates it when I do this. He really does. Probably because he's 31. Anyway, I've been KellyZemnickis. Thanks so much, guys.
All right, let's give a big round of applause for KellyZemnickis. And where can we find you on social media, Kelly?
I'm at the Latvian Foodie on Instagram, or if you're on Twitter, Aya Green, AIJA Green.
Sweet. That's awesome. Yeah, you know what? Quarantine hasn't been all nice to us. I mean, I haven't been locked in my house for a while. My wife's taken away my car keys and doesn't let me outside the house. I'm blinking really hard. Someone get me out of here. Okay, never mind. Okay, that's not working? Thanks, guys. I really appreciate the support I get in this room. Oh. So, Judge Wapner, are you doing all right over there? You know, it's kind of weird to see the judge type on a computer. His fingers is going to go through. So he's using an Apple iPad, I think, right now, which is just as bad. Yep. All right, Judge Wapner, the ghost of Judge Wapner is ready for our next comedian. Please welcome to the stage, Kevin Brady, everybody. Woo, 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 woo.
Thank you. I got some pretty great news. I just realized that throughout all of lockdown, I have not gained any weight.
Woo.
I've just always been this fat. You know, I don't like using the word fat though. You know, I actually prefer to think of myself as American sized. But I can't help it. You know, I like fast food. I really do. You know, it's hard on me, but I love going to places like Taco Bell. I love going to Chick-fil-A. I have a love-hate relationship with Chick-fil-A, though. I only ever seem to want Chick-fil-A on Sundays. You know, they're closed on Sundays. Monday through Saturday, nothing. But every Sunday, I just really hate gay people. I don't know. I don't know how they do it. I don't know how they do it. I did see in the news recently that a woman gave birth in the bathroom of a Chick-fil-A, and Chick-fil-A celebrated by giving that child free Chick-fil-A until the age of 18. I feel as though if this was a Taco Bell, that would be an entirely different story. ICE would be getting called, kid would be getting deported. It wouldn't go well. With fast food news, you know, I love White Castle. I love White Castle cheeseburgers. I found out that the mayor of Shively, Kentucky also really loves White Castle cheeseburgers. She got arrested for reckless endangerment in the drive-thru of her local White Castle. You know, no judgment to her. I've had some of my own reckless driving experiences when it comes to White Castle, but for me, it usually involves a number 3 and explosive diarrhea. Like I said, I think of myself as American-sized because, you know, saying fat, I don't believe in fat shaming, but I recently found out that technology loves fat shaming. Absolutely loves it. The other day, I had to go to the post office to pick up a package, and my Google Maps app automatically gave me directions to the nearest Taco Bell. I know where the nearest Taco Bell is. I don't know where the post office is.
Oh.
I finally get there. I go and pick up my package. I go to text my wife that I got it and I was excited. I tried saying I was hyped. My phone auto-corrected hyped to hypertension. No wonder I can't lose weight if this is how apples are treating me. In addition to fast food, I love drinking. It's not helping. I love whiskey. I drink my whiskey straight up, neat, which is fantastic because after a few of those, I'm neither. But the pandemic has taught me something very important. You don't need to have fun to drink alcohol. Sit on it for a minute. It's awful. I'm going through this pandemic though. Married. I am happily married. And just celebrated 4 years with my wife back in October, and I think we have a good relationship. You know, we only ever seem to fight over finances. You know, my wife loves shopping. She's a sucker for a deal. I got home from the post office. She had the laptop out and said, "Hey, look what I just bought." And I saved us $128. Oh, you did? Because it looks like you spent $100. I don't see savings. I see you spending $100 at Yankee Candle. But like the prophet said, women be shopping. The other night we went to IKEA. We're walking through IKEA. We have 2 coffee mugs. We're getting up to the registers and she says, "We have to get something else. We can't buy just these." Why? We have to buy something we don't need to justify buying something else we don't need? Well, okay, fine. You want to get a new bookcase? Let's get 2 of those Billy bookcases. They're only $75. You want to get a new couch? The Forheaton's $800. Screw it. Let's remodel the kitchen. That setup's only $5,000. Think of the savings. I'm going to leave you with a piece of advice. An Uber ride home always costs more than a bag of Swedish meatballs. That's going to be my time tonight. Thank you very much for having me.
Let's give Kevin Brady a big round of applause. And his social media is right behind him in his burning house. Yes, look at that. It's Kevin Brady on Twitter and Instagram. Kevin H. Brady. So you can look for him there. And I feel for you, Kevin. Now, during quarantine, I actually lost a lot of weight in 2019. but I gained it all back in my face. So I'm carrying about 40 extra pounds up here. And it's been kind of hard to get rid of. Even though I run everywhere, I walk my dogs all the time. It's crazy. And by the way, I do know somebody who went through a drive-through just after they drank some beers and actually got arrested in the drive-through at the McDonald's.
Yep.
Kid you not. So yes, that short little trip ended up being a $10,000 order.
Yep.
Yes. Oh, Judge Wapner's already given me the notes. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, I understand that one. All right. The winner of Bombing Run tonight is KellyZemnickis. Yay! And you get with me later, and we'll figure out what night you can be on my Saturday show, Disgusting News Comedy Club. You'll be on there. And second place is Kevin. Yay! Sweet. You get second place. You can come back anytime. We'll have more slides set up. And that was an awesome set. You guys both were awesome. And third place is me. Well, I kind of knew that was going to happen when the contestant didn't show up. I mean, I have to take the flack. I am General A.A. Ron. So, soldier doesn't show up, I gotta go out there and do the job. And obviously, I didn't do so well. But that's the show for tonight, guys. Thank you for tuning in to Bombing Run. This will be on my YouTube channel, This Just In News, in probably an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. Depends on how many beers I drink before I get there. I want to thank our judge tonight, the ghost of Judge Wapner. Let's give a big round of applause to the judge. Thank you so much for showing up, Judge. And he's been spirited away. Well, anyways, he was here. Oh, he must have just went over my camera. And I want to thank my co-hosts here, Sergeant at Arms. Let's give a big round of applause to my co-host, Sergeant at Arms. And her identity's kept under the Witness Protection Program. That's why you don't hear her, but she's here and she's running the show for me too. So that's the show for tonight. Thank you for tuning in. This has been an oddly funny production. Good night, everybody.
This has been an oddly funny production.